So I'm going to show you today how to turn different items different colors. Now this right here is a transparent background arrow, and I'm going to show you how to change that color. So if you just want to change this one thing to a solid color, but you don't want the whole background to be covered up, I have right here a transparent background picture, but you want to keep the different shades and stuff like that on that. And then over here I have a video of a random b-roll of a coffee shop. Now we'll jump onto this one first. This is the easiest. If you just want this arrow to be a different color, maybe you got a black arrow, a gray arrow, here I have a red arrow, and you want to change the color on it. Come into open effects here, and you want to scroll down just that far. It's right under here under resolve effects generators. Click and drag that onto the arrow. You see it instantly turned white. That's because the effect up here is automatically white. So yeah, you go into the inspector, then click on the effect, and that's the effect you just put on there right there. Now let's say we want to make it green. Put it in the green, pick on the scale where you want it to, and you can actually see in the background the color is changing as you scroll over this wheel. You can easily make it any color. We'll go with a pink arrow. No big deal. There we got a pink arrow. We want it to make it smaller and make it point at whatever we want it to point at. Let's go right there. It's pointing down at me. Cool. So that's how you do that one. Now over here, it's just a Facebook logo, but I'll show you what happens if you do this generator on it. The whole thing turned white. Now that's not what we want. I'm going to Control Z and undo what we just did. Now you want to keep the general look of the item, but you still want to change the color of the everything, the hue of it. See, that color generator will just change the full color of everything that you see on that item, or that whatever you're looking at. So have your playhead over it, have it selected, and come over to the color tab. This is how you'll do it here. And there's a lot of different ways you can do different cool effects in here using these particular wheels. So here we're on the color wheels, and we're gonna go ahead and go down here. We'll make this green. So we're gonna come down here and you see it fading green, and you move a couple more of these and it's getting even more green as I'm moving the gamma up. Right there, you got yourself a green Facebook thing. If you want it to go, I don't know, we'll go red. We're gonna move these two up to red. And like I said, you can change a lot of different stuff around to get it to look different. If we keep coming over here, we can make it even more red. You see that? We move this over here. You see how it's getting all different kind of effects when you move around these different, color wheels over here. So I think it's super interesting, some of the cool effects that you can have it look when you move this stuff around. See, when you move this one around, it just moves it a little bit more, but obviously, boom. See, different cool effects. This isn't necessarily the scope of this video, but as you've seen there, if you just move the first few wheels, it'll make it so this is still white there, and you see this is all red. You could obviously go gain, and you see how even the F is getting more red as well. Now, if you're on video, it's going to be similar to that. Click on the video, come over to the color wheel, and what do we want the video to be? Green. Let's move these two to the green down here, and boom. You got yourself a green video. If you go too far, you start degrading the footage slightly, but there you go. You got yourself some green footage. So that is how easy it is here in Davinci Resolve to change the color of video and different pictures.